Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni, continuing our look at patch 6.3 goodness. Today I want to look at two minions in particular that are from the brand new treasure map dungeons known as the Shifting Amnesian Agonon, which can be obtained from the new treasure maps added in 6.3, the time-worn Othio Toro skin maps. Hopefully I've not butchered the pronunciation of that. These minions are so incredibly rare, they're fetching quite a good price even now, so if you do get these, you might want to consider making some guild prior to them dropping a little bit lower as the weeks go by. They are the wind-up Idonius and the wind-up Filios. Philos is basically, well, can we even talk about who they actually are? I think you can probably guess who these are. It says on the Idonius, it says, if size could kill, you'd be dead 1,000 times over. And the other one is wind up Philos that says, by the by, you see it too, yes? So let's look at these particular minions, read their text and see what they do. So this is, first of all, we're going to look at Idonius. So it says, there once was a man whose ability to see and channel ether was unrivaled. With his singular talent, he kept watch over the underworld, the place whereto all departed souls return, and solemnly served the star. This mammoth was made in his honor. The hidden text says, my ideals are inviolate, invincible. A quote there of the unwavering ancient. Of course, Idonius is a direct translation of the word Hades, if you didn't know that already. Let's see what this one does then, and then we'll summon the next one afterwards. So let's summon it up. This is what it looks like, and I think you'll be happy to see the size of it, honestly, in comparison to my character. It is also a very good likeness. A lot of people have been very hyped about this one and the ability to finally get, obviously, Hades in the game as a minion. You want to be careful where you summon this, obviously, for, obvious reasons, but obviously complete with that amazing mask there and the look that could kill. It is a very cool looking minion. I'm very happy that they finally added these to the game. Do I agree that they should have been an incredibly low drop chance from the new treasure map dungeon? Well, at least it gets people to do it, I suppose, because there's going to be a lot more people doing the treasure maps now if they weren't previously because of the minions, because, these characters, I think, set a flame inside many people's hearts when they first saw them. So as you can see, you briefly saw the animation there. Of course, we're going to need a pet collection title on to trigger anything because they're independent minions. So let's go and put any pet collection title on. We're going to put Mammotheer on just because that's the one I want to put on. And if you have the Mammotheer pet collection title on, you can get Hades to feed from your hand, which is very strange. And I believe it is a poke. There we go. It's the poke that actually triggers him to just simply, in complete and utter disbelief, just to facepalm, basically. I think it's the perfect emote to have for that particular character. I can't think of anything else that would come across as well. I don't think a /sigh would really come across perfectly. I mean, it would look good, but I think a facepalm says everything that would be necessary, honestly. Dear. Yeah, very nice stuff. I don't think we can beckon him, but we're going to try. I would find it very surprising to see if he could go on your shoulder. No, he cannot. So that's Idonius. Now we've got Philos. So let's obviously summon him and read his text, which should be on the same page. It says, summon your wind-up Philos minion. By the by, you see it too, yes? There once was a man who shouldered a heavy responsibility in the capital of the star. In spite of this, he bore a name that made light of himself and delighted in the simple things with his cherished friends. This mammoth was made in his honor. Obviously, this is Philos Aidoneus. And if we read the text, it says, believe and walk in faith. Let the light of your soul shine for all to see. A quote there of a loyal friend. This particular minion, much like, obviously, Idonius, has its restrictions on what you can do without having a pet collection title on. But this is what the minion will look like without any emotes or anything. Again, another fantastic character. Towards the end of Endwalker, I think many people had gained a huge appreciation of both of the ancient characters, and yeah, it's a fantastic rendition. Very, very good. I'm very pleased with this one. The hair looping around on the back there, the fantastic looking Asian gowns. Yeah, just what more can you say? It's exactly what people wanted. In terms of emo interactions with a pet collection title on, obviously we can make it feed from our hand if we want to feed Philos Aidoneus a little biscuit or something. And I believe it's also a poke. Yes, it is. And this is where he just laughs and giggles, much like you have seen him do before in the storyline, where he's like like chuckling along to himself. Fantastic stuff. What a great pair of minions. Currently in the market value of just over 20 something million gil each. They were over 50 when it first came out, obviously with the patch, but you know, thankfully things are starting to drop a little bit, and I think within a good couple of weeks, maybe a month, this will be down to like maybe the 1 million mark. The rarity does add to that though. I'm surprised how few of these I have seen. There's only like 1 or 2 ever listed. Regardless of the amount of people, including myself, that have tried to get this legitimately from the new treasure map dungeons, it is very rare. And of course there are other materials that can drop inside there for new glamour. So yeah, the odds are definitely against you, and it's mixed in with a very large loot table. Anyway, hopefully this video was helpful. Let me know if you've got any of these two yet to add to your collection. I know many people will be getting these as they come down in price, and I don't blame you. Much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and more 6.3 videos on the way.